magical Mars Day, marvelous Mars Day, people. Hey now, this is Ashley, aka Wealthy and Winning, the legacy building lady, all the magical things, yes. Coming to you on this Mars Day. Okay, so normally I have no notes, but I wanted to remember this because this actually came to me earlier today. So I took a little bit of notes, okay? So we're talking about vampiric energy, yes. Vampiric energy. Oh, baby. Vampiric energy. Woo! Vampiric energy. Woo! But anyway, vampiric energy, let's talk about it. So, I would describe it as pretty cunning, pretty calculated, but it can be overcome, okay? So as a regressionist, I've been made aware through my regression experiences that, the vampiric energy likes to feed on, secrets, things that we hide, things that we don't say, things that we hide, things that we don't say, things that we hide, things that we don't say. So, how can we overcome it? By saying the things, saying the truth, being the truth. And I recognize that we don't come from that. That's not what many of us are taught. Like, I was sharing in a discussion that, as children, a lot of times, your parents may, now some of them, I'm not saying this is everybody's experience, but some can identify. You've been told like, hey, you can tell me the truth, Billy Sue, Ricky Bobby, I don't know, whoever, whatever your name is. You've been told, you can tell the truth. But, when you tell the truth, you get pop, pop, pop. You get lit up, okay? You get lit up. So from that, you kind of get traumatized a little bit. Like, I don't know about this truth thing. I don't know about this truth thing, okay? But I'm telling you, that is how you overcome vampiric energy. You must be truthful with yourself. Yes, truthful and honest with yourself, because honestly, it's hard to give others for real. Like, you've probably heard that from other people if you're in this space listening to me. You on this type of agenda, like evolution, evolving, getting better. So you've heard it before. You can't really give to other people what you're not giving yourself. So you must be brutally honest with yourself if you feel it's brutal. But, it don't have to be brutal, but honest with yourself. Be truthful about who you are, where you are, all that. And then be open and honest with others and tell them things, even things that make you uncomfortable or may make them uncomfortable. And in this message, I am so talking to me as I'm sharing it with you, because this is something. Well, goddamn. But something that I recognize that I am mastering myself. Because, baby, I'd had all kind of secrets and hidden things, but not necessarily rooted in something necessarily bad. Now, some of them have been bad, but some of it's just guilt, shame, like feeling like I don't want to say this, but I'm living it out anyway. Like, a lot of times what you think you're not saying, niggas know the shit anyway. Goddamn, like, it's goofy. Like, I have to say that it's goofy, because it's me recognizing that. Just like, okay, so for example, even when I was in school, like, with some songs, Big Body Melody, I mean, my body, I'm full in certain areas. We fool in certain areas, we'll just say it like that. So when I was in, like, junior high, I thought I had it figured out. I'm going to dress like a tomboy. I'm going to wear big flannel shirts, big baggy pants. Ain't nobody going to see my shape. Baby, they still saw my shape. It's just like, I just had baggy stuff around it. I couldn't really hide it, okay? I couldn't really hide it. It was there. Boom. Thighs. All of it for you to see. So anyway, that's an example of trying to hide something that's still obvious. And it's the same way about everything that we are. Like, just when I was in my insurance business, everybody knew I had a lot of self-doubt. They knew I was working on my, what we like to call confidence, but in this space now, I call it my knowing of self, my knowing of my power, my knowing of my authority and my capability. It feels good. Like Tony said, it feels real good, y'all. I love being in this space, but it's taken me a long time. So shout out to regression work. Shout out to regression work. Shout out to inner work, all that beautiful stuff. It has brought me to this beautiful space that I'm in now. So I'm so incredibly grateful. So incredibly grateful. And that's why I'm so compelled, if you will, to share these different messages and things that are coming to me in this new space, because I recognize it being a new space for me. And I want to make sure I'm sharing the wealth that I'm getting with you all, because that's important. But anyway, back to vampiric energy, because I feel like I tend. But vampiric energy, y'all, it can be overcome. It may be cunning and calculated, but it can be overcome. You just got to be honest with yourself. You got to be honest with other people. Anything you think you're hiding, just put it out there on the table. Talk about it. Because there are some of us, like myself, we're a judgment-free zone. Meaning, we know we got our own shit. You know, we got our own stuff. So we not over here trying to judge you like, ooh. We're sincerely here to get better ourselves, and we want to help you. We want to help you, so we're not going to judge you. And like I said, I know it's easier said than done when you're so used to people saying that shit and they lie. So I get that, and I want to acknowledge that, because that's the thing. But you gotta have the courage to keep going, keep trusting yourself, keep trusting other people. So anyway, I'm gonna hop off. Love you, peace, book of regression.